Hey folks, Wrath coming at you with another video. Been getting tons of questions around which of the 4 new heroes should you exclusive 30 first and why. So I want to take a couple of minutes to share my thoughts with you guys and give you an idea on who I think from most likely to least likely is someone that you should focus on. So let's just jump right into it. So first and foremost, I want to give you guys an idea on some of the logic that I used and some of my thought processes for identifying who you should pick. Ultimately, it really came down to utility and where they are usable. So things like dungeons, whether it be the original 3 with Disa Cave, Sinsaro, and Idar, or some of the latest additions in the Katosian Triangle, and then the Crimson Abyss. So really what I'm looking at here is which characters have the most areas that you can use them in, and then also at things like what is the necessary team composition for you to be able to achieve their usability. And so unequivocally, I think there's definitely one of the new 4 heroes that was released that stands at the top. And who I'm talking about is Purin Esaki. She by far has the most amount of usability across any of the game modes. So I'm going to repeat that again. She has the most usability across any of the game modes. I use her everywhere. So Guild Hunt, I use her in all the dungeons. I use her in PvP. I'm going to start using her in Twilight. There isn't an area of the game that I have found yet where she's not usable. So whether you're a free-to-play player or whether you're somebody who spends money on the game, she's absolutely somebody that I would recommend that you put in time and effort into, get her evolved as much as you can, but most of all, get her to exclusive 30. That additional damage amplification, damage reduction, HP, and then the unique skill of giving all of your characters additional energy to cast ultimates faster, by far puts her leagues above everybody else. So much so that she started replacing Miranda or Fiona in all of my comps. The second character that I would recommend for folks looking to take somebody to exclusive 30 would be Motoko Kusanagi. If we're looking at the premise of how many areas in the game is she usable on, she comes second to Isaki. I use her in a lot of my PvP comps. I use her in a lot of my speed team dungeon farming comps. I've used her in the Endless Battle collab event that we have. I used her successfully in PvP. And so she's been a good replacement for me for like Rickard, for example. She doesn't excel as much as Isaki, where she would be used everywhere, but she's definitely a good addition for speed farming dungeons. Where she doesn't excel at well is in Guild Hunt. And then compared to Isaki, who you basically just throw in any composition and she works, Motoko, you need the other assassins in there to be able to use her effectively, whether it be through a commander boost or otherwise. And then finally switching gears to Bato and Tachikoma. I think these guys are nice to haves at exclusive 30 if you're really looking at improving your PvP, where I think they shine really well. And even including the current Endless event that just wrapped up today, you know, people were using him based on their bonus points added to the total collab damage event instead of themselves actually doing a whole bunch of damage. So I would say if you're looking at conserving some of your mythic runes, don't take Bato, don't take Tachikoma to X30. If, however, you're feeling that some of your PvP is lacking, by all means, use it. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Catch you guys on the next one.